What's up, y'all? Chase Creech here. Kind of continuing my Road to Elite series that I'm going to be doing on July 18th, USPA meet in Ghent, West Virginia. Today I was just going to talk about some of the stuff I'm doing for my deadlift training, kind of switching it up from my last training cycle. Last training cycle I was doing chains and gradually adding weight to the floor and keeping the weight at the top consistent, working to triples, and it really did work really well for me. I went from hitting 600 at my meet to hitting 635, and I got 655 about an inch from lockout before it ripped my hand open. But what sucks about it is I definitely had more. I just couldn't hold on to it. I really feel like I'm almost right at that 7 plate mark, but you're only as strong as your weakest link on deadlift. So grip is mine, and it's something I've been religiously working on. Been doing about 3 times a week, whether it's farmer's walks or plate pinches or static holds, or even on my my back day. I've been doing some high reps and just kind of just doing so much pulling and stuff like that, and Yates rows and stuff like that, to where it just works your grip. And single arm dumbbell rows kind of test your grip as well. So been really hitting the grip hard, so hopefully that's not going to be an issue in this upcoming meet, where I'm aiming to hit 700 in the 275 class. But as far as training goes, I've been hitting a lot of speed singles from the floor, so I work up to, I guess it would be around 75-ish%. And I work my way up like normal warm-ups, but when I get to between 405 and 500, I'll just kind of stay in that area and just hit speed singles just as fast as I can possibly go. Try to not give myself too much rest in between, so there is a little bit of fatigue in a way, just working through fatigue. But after that, I'll go to my secondary movement, which is this cycle's been 3-inch block pulls. I found that 3-inch block pulls were a happy medium. I was doing, the 18-inch pulls, which is basically, right at your knees, if not a little above it. And I found out that's not really my weak point. And I found that the 1.5 to 2 inches, just, that really wasn't my weak point either. I'm weak right below my knees. So the 3 inches, I think, is the hardest for me, and that's what I want to work on, what's hardest for me. So and I think I've made a lot of progress. I did the first time I did it, I did 425 for 3 sets of 8, and this past time I had it planned 500 for 3 sets of 5, just hoping that I would be progressing. And actually, I had it planned for 475. My fault. Had it planned for 475, and I was feeling so good because I put it on 455, and just did one, put it right back down, and was like, I'm going 500. So I did 500 for 2 sets of 5, and it was actually so easy on my second set of 5 that I went to 545. And I might have bit off a little more than I could chew, just because the first one I kind of got on my toes a little bit. My form was a little off. Locked it out. I was like, damn, that's hard. What the fuck's going on? But then I stayed on my heels on the second one, and I boomed it. And, my grip was pretty shot after that. But felt good. A little bit of volume, and then still a little bit of heavy. So I'm usually about 50 pounds weaker off the 3-inch block. So in my mind, that's pulling 600 for 2 after I was a little bit burnt. So that's solid. Makes me happy that I'm hopefully right at where I was at the end of last training cycle, and only going up from here. And to work on my quads, and even though speed from the floor is my strong point, you never want to stop working it. So been watching a lot of George Lehman videos and taking some tips from the master, the new American deadlift world record holder, or the American record holder for deadlift. Congratulations, George. Been a big inspiration to me. I just love his intensity. He's one of my favorite lifters, always has been. Anyways, been doing deadlift, stance, box squats, and I've been doing that beltless just to kind of get some core strength and a little bit of lower back as well. So I've been doing basically 5-3-1 with this. So the first day I worked up to, this was probably 4 weeks ago, I did 375 for 5 at the end. It was pretty tough, actually. Then I worked up for my 3 I did 460, and when I got to 365 for my 5 set last time, it was so easy. I went ahead and instead of going 405 like I planned, I went 445, which was a huge jump, and I got it with probably 1 or 2 in the tank, so I felt really awesome about that. So that means I'm progressing, I'm getting some new gains on that, and it can only help my speed from the floor. So I don't know if it's me getting used to the movement or what, but I gained strength very, very, very quickly in that, so it felt awesome. And then some other stuff I kind of took from are some partials. I was doing, it was 225 and 275 for sets of 15 to 20. Just like really burning those hamstrings, and that's the first time I've had a hamstring cramp in a long time after that workout, so that sucked. But that's how you know you're working yourself hard. Yeah, just continuing to do the hyperextensions. You can't ever do enough of those. So that's what's going on. Subscribe to my channel and pull for me. Road to Elite, hoping to get that Elite total 275. So keep training hard, y'all.